use that as our fire feet.
Like that?
Generally don't turn the locomotive regularly. The turntable is used to get display tracks around here. That was the largest railway train Tasmanian Railways had.
Oh, really? Oh, right.
They had that thing, a 4-strong men, you could lift 10 tonnes, which was hand operated. It'll probably take you all day to get it set up with those grey steadying beams under it. That was the best they had.
Do this still functional or not?
No,
Even the
this one will never run again.
They didn't run again, right? Yeah, for a year.
They were part of the batch of locomotives built after the Second World War, close to the war now comes. Tasmanian Railways ordered diesel electric locomotives, the green one.
The green one, yeah.
But someone probably thought that these things might take a little while to arrive here, so they ordered new steam locomotives of types that had been built before the Second World War, hoping they'd get those sooner and that'll take the pressure off.
Yeah.
But the new steam locomotives came out on the same ship. These things lost their work before they got them.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
This one has done 25 years work of production.
Look at these, like wings or whatever you call the wings or something, they are really huge. These things, like, you drive, like, you use this thing, or you just you use it for a while, then oh, that's how they used to ride the trains now.
Yes,
small mirror at the side,
they generally have the side window open.
This
window.
window.
Yes. Most of the brass fittings have been taken off this boiler, but it would have looked something like that photo up there on the ceiling.
The gauge and everything is gone from here anyway. Yeah, that's more expensive part in there.
Because all the brass would have disappeared.
Yeah, definitely. Somebody would take it, yeah. That's the expensive material anyway, yeah. God, that's nice.
So that there is about 2 metres by 2 metres. In his day's
Is this
work,
the boiler with the coals and everything?
Yes, he would have shoveled 6 tonnes of coal.
6 tons of coal, right? Okay. We have coal mines here as well, right? In Tasmania.
Yes.
To use for this vehicle. Do we have it here?
Yes, the coal was supplied from there.
From here, yeah.
The Tasmanian coal has a fairly high ash content. It's about 40% ash, so it's not good.
Not good, right?
Steam coal. And that was the throttle that let the steam out of the boiler to get down to the cylinders to drive the wheels. And this regulated how much steam went into the cylinders for each stroke of the piston. You can vary the amount of steam that went in, so you can vary the amount of work that you get.
Exactly, and how fast you want to send your train to, right? Yeah. So you'll be moving it this way or that way, or to control the power. Oh, nice.
Yes, they were a good locomotive, but bad timing.
Yeah, but bad timing, yeah. They are a piece of history now.
Yes.
Look at the amount of work they must have invested on this, like, to build this kind of stuff.
I think back in 1950, these locomotives cost about 10,000 pounds.
Yeah.
And they were probably a bargain at that price because just after the Second World War, Britain was just about broke. They needed all the export income they could get. So I'd say the prices were good.
Really good, really good deal, yeah.
But the steel wasn't. I'd say most of the steel used in these was recycled war material.
Oh, from the tanks and stuff
You
like
see
that?
by the amount of rust in the coal tin, it wasn't good steel. There was a separate railway went down the west coast to the mines, and locomotives of this type were used on that railway. We restored this one in the mid-1990s for that railway centenary. We had it running for about 12 years, but it finally succumbed to its age and to other problems. So we just display it.
It's a good display now.
When it was new, it would have been one of the most powerful narrow gauge locomotives in Australia.
Oh yeah. This should be so heavy, and I can imagine like how much steam power you needed to push it, like like to run and stuff like that. It's really interesting to see these things over here right now.
A good example of what diesel electric locomotives did. Statistics for that one: it's got 22 wheels, weighs 111 tonnes. It's got a pulling force of about 16 tonnes. The diesel electric locomotive that just about directly replaced it. 8 wheels, 60 tonnes, same pulling force.
Ah, exactly. Yeah.
These were bits of dogs when they first arrived here, but with a few modifications they turned out to be quite nice. Yeah, I should show you this one. That's a 6-cylinder diesel engine in there, which drives the round camera is the electrical generator. You can see one of the electrical cables looped up there. It goes through the control system and then down to the motors, which are roughly behind those round portholes in the wheel frames. So that engine is about 600 kilowatts.
600 kilowatts, okay.
These locomotives were built in Launceston. The diesel engine, generator and all the technical bits were imported from England. But the body and chassis were built in Tasmania.
Oh really?
And they were good locomotives. They solved all the problems that this
green one had. Okay. This is more advanced than the green one then?
Yes.
Okay.
It has basically the same mechanicals.
But more improved, like new version of it. Okay.
The red steam locomotive, we had 2 of those, and at one stage we had both of them in service at the same time. But it got to be a bit too hard to maintain, so we decided to get the best parts out of both of them, which we'd put into one locomotive, get that running again. The remaining parts we'd assemble a locomotive just to display. This is the display locomotive.
So you took the best parts from 2, made a new one, and 2 of them.
So these would have been used around the Devonport area on the little country branch lines. Parts of it go back to about 1890.
1890?
Yes.
Oh, that's a long time back, 1890.
These were the passenger locomotives that were built after the Second World War. Again, they did very little work when they arrived here. They were copies of locomotives supplied to the Indian railways just before the Second World War.
Oh, all the way back to India?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
In fact, some of the parts are stamped IPR.
Oh, okay.
So they were left over from the original order. They just made some more locomotives to the same design.
So British used to make this kind of stuff then, back then, right? Yeah.
The carriage over there must have felt most unloved. It was built in England in 1899 for a South American railway.
Oh, okay.
That railway went broke before they could take delivery of it. So it was then sold to a mining company's railway on the west coast of Tasmania.
Oh, really? Okay.
Although they had the best copper mine, they couldn't separate the copper out from the rock.
Really?
So they were taken over by the rival mine on the other side of the mountain. The carriage was too big for their railway, so it was sold to the Tasmanian government railway. They used it as a passenger carriage, and in later years as a plant for the railway workers to get to work away from home. We got it in the 1970s, and it served the same purpose there, many years cabbed in. We finally restored it back to what it originally was, so it's had 4 separate owners.
So which one is running right now? Is this the one running right now, or
No, the one
that's a different one then?
back in about 10 minutes.
Oh, that's alright. I have
That's little Thomas engine from the train today.
What is that?
Thomas the Tank engine.
Oh, okay.
Looks not exactly the same, but very close.
Close to it.
And is our oldest steam engine.
Oh, really?
Built in 1886.
Oh, right. 1886.
Yes.
Oh, that's the one. Okay. 86.
This is our royal carriage. Originally built in 1875.
This one, right? Oh, okay.
For the first 40 years of its life, it was used as a normal passenger carriage. Then in 1919, the then Prince of Wales was sent out from England to thank Australia for our support during the First World War. So the carriage was modified to very much what it is today.
Okay. So just made more rolling after that. Okay.
It was only used by 3 royals. None of them were reigning kings or queens at the time. These were the newest of the lot. Who later became King George VI. She was the Queen Mum. Then their cousin was the last royal to use it. It then reverted to being a normal passenger carriage. Then later still became a camp for the railway workers to work away from home. So they ripped out the interior, bunks and benches and cupboards and stoves.
That's it.
We got it in the 1970s, and for the next 40 years of its life it was parked outside the workshop here.
Okay.
Volunteers that came to work at weekends camped in. It was a total wreck inside when we finally sent it to our workshop in Launceston to be restored.
Okay.
We have to keep it locked because we've had vandalism in here, but you can see most of it.
Go from here.
Yes, you can see most of it.
We do from outside anyway. That's a good place right there.
That photo, that's the Royal Train of 1990. This carriage is the second carriage in that train.
Oh, okay. Second carriage, okay, yeah. Oh, nice. They were so fast.
15 months work, and they say they only spent $90,000, but I don't believe it. You can only find 2 photos that show what it looked like inside. There's a photo in the side of that door.
On the door?
That's the only detail we could find of what it actually looked like.
Everything now. Yes. This is good.
I'll need to go back to the station building when the train turns up. We've got about 5 minutes.
Yeah, we can go back.
This is our most recently restored carriage. It was built in the early 1900s. And we've had it back nearly a year now.
Okay.
It's restored by our workshop in Launceston.
Good day, mate.
How are you going, Tony? Surviving the chocolate? Haven't had any, thank goodness.
I'm too old for that.
Yeah, this was one of the first carriages where most compartments had access to a toilet.
Mm-hmm.
And the doorway there leads into the toilet for this compartment.
Oh yeah. It's still so nice inside. Looks really nice.
One of the problems here, the fellow who does the upholstery, he's in his mid-80s. He's not training anyone to do the work.
Oh really?
Once he's gone, we're in trouble.
Yeah, no, definitely.
He's done about, I think he's done 18 about carriages so far. All the, yeah, those leather straps.
No, I can see that. Like these are like the really old ones.
Yes.
He has saved a lot of gear. He didn't want to train something. No. He's like, oh, that's it. Not gonna happen yet. Yeah, not gonna happen.
These two carriages here have just turned 151 years old.
151 years old.
Yes. Now, originally ran on broad gauge tracks, the same as Victoria. Originally they only had 4 wheels where they were converted to run on narrow gauge tracks, so they were given an extra axle to improve the ride.
What is this? This looks like a really old one actually.
This is a steam traction engine.
This one's on the same side as the railway does, right?
No,
It's different.
I'm not sure exactly how we come to own it, but we do own it. We go to some of the steam traction engine rallies in Tasmania. We have to put rubber tyres on the steering wheel.
It just runs on the road? I mean, like, it does.
We have to put rubber tyres on there.
It's going to be damaged.
This little vehicle is worth as much as everything else in these workshops.
Yes, indeed. This is really good.
It's a petrol engine rail car which was built in 1908 by the Riley car company in England.
Right, yeah.
They only built 200 of these. And as far as we know, it's the only one that's still intact and still runs. The whole thing disappears in a cloud of blue smoke in the engine. But they run.
Because we keep on restoring and maintaining things, we still run it right now, yeah.
That's the type of engine used in the
Oh, okay. This is one. Why is that different?
We think it's about 1.5 litres.
1.5 liters? 1910. This 100 years old.
Yes.
110 is almost here.
Probably about 8 horsepower. And
8 horsepower.
I guess it would weigh about. I think the only aluminium that part of the blue case is probably aluminium. The rest of it's all cast iron. It's our workshop where we do most of our maintenance, about half of our restoration. The carriage there is built in the mid-1930s. Then we're doing some maintenance at the moment. There's a carriage similar to that on the train today. On an average weekday there could be anywhere between 2 and 20 volunteers working on different people on different days working on different projects. Which is not very efficient.
I understand, yeah. But that's the thing we got right now, yeah. Yeah.
In fact, I think that we're planning to start to do trips out on the main railway lines again, and I'd say this carriage has been prepared for that.
Oh, really?
It's one of the wheel frames.
It would be really nice if that could happen, yeah. Like a cross-ship train ride or something, you know?
Yes.
We still have railroads and everything working with the, yeah. That could be really good for them.
The little truck, the white truck over there, that was Tasrail's track inspection vehicle. About 5 years ago. We bought it from them. We generally we display it, but we just used it as a pickup truck to go into town.
Oh yeah, to get things, yeah. Did they have these kind of wheels to run on the track before?
Yes.
It would go on the track, right?
Yes, that's how hydraulic cylinders that push the railway wheels down on the track. The truck wheels at the track. You don't find too many car drivers that want to argue with those wheels. Cause too much damage.
Yeah.
These engines are just spare parts for these rail cars and these small locomotives. Because the engines aren't made anymore. And spare parts are something hard to come by.
Yeah.
So we just dismantle these as we need the parts.
Following the captain, I think he's struggling with
Mati ada garam lah.